Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. We are on episode 89. So before I get into the episode and all of that good stuff, let me just go ahead and say some parts in this episode may not be kid friendly. I repeat, some parts in this episode may not be kid friendly. You can pause it, save it for later, put your headphones in, do whatever you need to do. But again, some parts in this episode may not be kid friendly. Now that is out of the way, go grab a glass of your favorite drink and let's get on into it. So y'all know how I like to start off my episodes. I like to start off with a mental health check. So mentally, I would say that I'm at a 10. I'm doing really, really, really well. I hope that you guys are doing good as well. I hope that you guys are having an amazing weekend. My work week was, the work week was very long and kind of stressful. I feel like next week is going to be stressful as well. But after that, I'm on vacation, is it next week? Yeah, the week after next, I'll be in Atlanta, so I'm happy about that for my sister's birthday. But I'm going to just try to knock out next week, but right now we're living in the moment. But I'm at a 10 right now. Like I said, my work week was stressful, too much. It's that time of the month right now. Sorry guys, you don't like to hear that, but so that's what it is with me, and I'm still happy that, I'm in such a great mood or whatever. What I will say though is I have been low-key stressed. Low-key, but I just feel like, you wait, you pray, and you just be still and just know that things are going to change, things are going to get better. And so that's the kind of mindset that I've been in, and I've been listening to my gospel music today and just having excuse me, conversations with the Lord or whoever you pray to. But for me, having conversations with the Lord, talking, and just really vetting and letting him know what's going on, although he already knows, but I'm going to talk to him. And like I said in previous episodes, when you talk to him, I feel talk to him like you talking to a regular person. Don't do too much. Don't be cursing and all of that. I don't believe in that. Don't do that. But, just talk to him, because a lot of people don't know how to, go to him and talk. Just talk to him. Same way you would talk to, your homeboy, your homegirl, your therapist, or whoever. Look at him like a therapist, just talk. I'm not in therapy, so, yeah, I don't know what that's like. I'm still in the search of that, and I know I've been saying that for some episodes now, but yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, just talk to him, and I feel like I sound like real country right now. I don't know, but that's how it sounds on my end. So I don't know what's going on with that. But just talk to him. And I am a big person where I'm don't hold nothing in. If I need to cry, I'm going to take that moment to cry. And it's crazy because I was watching, how you have snap memories. So I could hear my mom talking in a snap, and it made me emotional yesterday. I felt myself about to cry, but I ended up not crying. I think something happened or whatever, so it took my mind off of that. But like they say, and I do want to do another episode about grief or whatever. I think that was episode 4 for me. That was one of my favorite episodes, one of my most vulnerable episodes, I would say. So if you haven't listened to episode 4, make sure that you go listen. But I do want to do another episode about grief and all of that, but I want to do it with somebody who has been through it, which I know that we all have lost people, but somebody who, I'm not going to say who lost a parent, because it could have been anybody, but somebody who has lost somebody that's real close to them and they still feel it to this day. I want to do an episode like that with somebody. So y'all can look forward to that. But we are going to go ahead and get into the episode. So I had a conversation with somebody recently, and we were talking about like financially stable and financial security. And I know that everybody's definition is different because someone told me that like their, definition is, their bills are paid and stuff like that. They got a roof over their head. And I do like that we could have that conversation. I would like to have that conversation with you because I know you listen. So I would like to have that conversation with you, like on the mic, like recorded, so we can talk about it. But, and I was telling him, I said, like, that's cool. That's what we need, like a roof over our head and all of that. But I said, for me, financial stability and security, like when I pray for that, I mean, like, I don't want for anything when it comes to finances. Like, I can, if I want to go on a trip next week, I can just go ahead and book that flight and pay for it. I don't have to wait to book it. I don't have to be like, oh, let me check my funds first. Let me move some things around. Now, if you got to move, like you have majority of your money in your savings, it's okay to move that to your check-ins. But what I'm saying is, it's like, oh, damn, I don't have enough money. I might have to, go into my savings a little bit and get this, but then I got to put that money back. And it's like, hopefully y'all get what I'm saying, but if I want to go get something, I don't have to sit here and try to figure out, like, damn, I hope I got enough. Like, when I tell people, I'll be like, because I say this all the time, if you done been on the phone with me and I'm about to check out, I have probably said this to you. And I'll be joking, like, dead ass joking. Because I'm not getting in nobody line trying to see if I got enough money on my card. No. So, but I might be like, if my card decline, you got me? Like, I don't even want to think about the fact of my card declining. That is financial security and stability for me. So, bills are paid, still got extra money, not living paycheck to paycheck. That is financial stability and security for me. And I know that everybody's is different. So, for some people, it might be like, I got a roof over my head. My bills are paid. I might not have no money, but I'm financially stable. I don't look at it that way. Like, I don't. Because with another person, I was talking about, like, you do have to ask people, you not necessarily like ask them what they bring to the table, but you have to have these conversations with them to know what they bring to the table. Because I don't like the question of, so what do you bring to the table? I don't like that question. I really don't. But what you need to be asking people to find out what they bring to the table matters. Like, you can be asking them, so how are you when it like comes to bills? Are you the type of person, you got auto pay on, like you make sure your bills are paid before you go out of town? Or you the type where I'm gonna pay this bill, might not pay this bill, and I just figure it out when I get home? You got to ask them questions, because if you are the type of person where you on top of your shit, like you paying for your bills, and you ain't the type to be late or nothing like that, you might not want to deal with that person that is financially irresponsible. And I say financially irresponsible because I personally don't think that you should ever go out of town and then be on some, oh, I'm gonna figure it out when I get back home. What? No, I don't agree with that. You are financially irresponsible, and to me, you are a liability. No, that's not somebody that you should deal with, in my opinion. Especially if you on top of your stuff. Because to me, they put like they will eventually become a burden. And I say that because they know that you're going to take care of it, and they'll be like, well, he going to take care of it or she going to take care of it, I'll just give him the money back. No. We both need to be on top of our bills and whatnot. And it's okay, like, let's just say the man is paying all the bills or whatever. It's okay for the woman to keep track of the bills and be like, babe, such and such is due, like, team player, help them out type thing. But it should never be on some, oh, babe, you can pay that later. Don't worry about it. We'll just pay the late fee. No, that is not okay. If you have to do that because you don't have the money, but I feel like you should never go out here and spend your money irresponsibly, like play with the money, I guess, and skip out on a bill. Like, no, I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all. I feel like your bills are very important. They come first. And of course, like I was telling one of the dudes, I was like, you got to find out what people's credit score is too. Because if you are like a 8 or close to the 8s, and then this person is at a 2, baby, everything is going in your name. They can't do for you. Honestly, they cannot do anything. Everything is going on you because they can't get anything. Without you, they couldn't get nothing. So, yeah. And they might be an amazing person. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't date them because their credit scores are 2. That's not what I'm saying. But they have to be on the track of getting it together. And if you still kind of like, it depends on what you have in your credit too. Like, if it's because of your student loans, okay, cool, whatever. But you working on it. But if it's like, phone bill up there, or I don't know, did I put your rent up there or something? Like, you get like evictions and stuff. I don't know if that goes up there. Different, like, important shit. Like, if that's on your credit, I feel like we have to pay attention to that. We can't just let that like slip and slide. Like, no. Now, if you're, yeah, you have to ask stuff because that's very important. We just can't sit here and overlook stuff. So I was having a conversation with one of the dudes, and I was like, he was like, he feels like that people only date for what somebody can do for them. And I agree to a certain extent. But what I did not agree with is that he's like, everything is like materialistic. So if you can't do this and you can't do that, you know, it's not love, and nobody wants to be with you. They only with you for what you can do, and that's not love. Okay, cool. I get that part. Like, most people or some people are only with people for what they can do for them. I get it. What I was telling him was, I feel like the example that he gave is if somebody is not as financially stable as you are. So you're financially stable and they are not. So I said, well, I feel like if you want this nice house, right? You want this nice house. Let's just say it's your dream home. Okay, you want this dream home, but you're with this person who doesn't make nearly as much as you make. Like, they're not even there. I don't even know what they would be able to afford in the house, to be completely honest. Like, I mean, you're building your dream home, or you want to build this dream home. You done bought this land, you thinking about, or even if you see this home that you really, really like, they can't afford it. You know, and I feel like if you know that you're going to be paying majority of the bills and stuff, I just feel like you really shouldn't be with that person. That's just how I feel about it. He did not agree. And I mean, I get it. I just told him that I don't feel like people should lower their standards to date certain people. Because I feel like when it comes to entrepreneurs, some entrepreneurs, like, if they have the freedom to do certain things and freedom to do, to go wherever they want to go, because they're entrepreneurs, and that's why some of them won't work a 9 to 5. I mean, not working on. That's why they won't date people who work a 9 to 5, because you can't move how they move. If they want to stay out of town, stay on a trip for like a month, you can't do that. That's why some people will not date the average person, and there's nothing wrong with that. And we shouldn't, shit on them because they say that they won't date average people. Like, I get it. They're dating people in their tax bracket, and I feel like, that's what you should do unless this person is, sorry y'all. Unless this person has like these goals and dreams that they're trying to get up to or trying to accomplish, trying to reach. I don't know why I said get up to. Trying to accomplish or reach, then I feel like, okay, cool, you're dating them. Like, you see that they're ambitious, they driven type of thing, but you just shouldn't be dating nobody that's just kind of comfortable where they at. I feel like you go get you somebody that's in your tax bracket or they trying to get there. And the person that's comfortable where they are, they need to get somebody that's on that level. That's how I feel. And I did hear, some men say that they don't care, like, what a woman makes, her finances, what she has, whatever. That's cool. But when you get with this person, you cannot complain that that's what it is. That's what I'm saying. You cannot complain that that's what it is. If you knew that this person only made that amount of money and you made this amount of money, you went into it knowing that you was going to have to pay for a majority of the stuff. And I was asking one of the dudes, I said, do you really think that a man would be okay with the woman paying majority of the bills? We're not saying like you fell on hard times type shit. It's just like, this is what it is. She makes more than you. You don't make nearly as much as she makes, and she's paying all the bills. Would any man be okay with that? And for the men that listen, I need y'all to answer. Like, would you be okay with your woman paying majority of the bills and everything like that? Like, would you be okay with that? I need answers. I need to know. So I'm just interrupting you guys real quick to make sure that you have followed my podcast, that you are also subscribing on my YouTube. Make sure that you get in the comments and tell me what you think about the episode so far. Hit the like button and share it with your family and friends. Let's go ahead and get back into it. So switching gears a little bit, I feel like when things don't work out in relationships or situations or whatever, I feel like we have a tendency to down ourselves. And feel like, we're not good enough and all this and that. We need to stop that. And I know it's easier said than done. And I have truly been putting the work in and working on myself and my mental. Next is the physical, because I do need to start working out and taking better care of my body and myself. But yes, we need to stop doing that because honestly, I feel like if a person doesn't come out of their mouth and tell you like they didn't like this and that about you, we don't need to assume that that was the case. You feel me? And like I said, that's easier said than done because I used to do that as well. And that's like if you were dealing with somebody and they tell you that they don't want a relationship or something like that, but then you stop dealing with them and then like a month later or something, they in a relationship, like they got a whole girlfriend, boyfriend type thing, you are going to wonder like, what the fuck? Like that's normal. You're going to wonder like, okay, so what did they see in that person that they didn't see in me? That is totally normal, but don't spend too much time on it. Don't sit there and down yourself and make it seem like, don't put yourself down. I'm just not with that. You are still beautiful. You still handsome. You know that you got shit going for yourself. Don't ever do that. And if you are doing that, let's get out of that, because sometimes it's not you. It's really not. It's just like some people don't see like what's in front of them. And I don't know what's going on. They feel like, the grass is greener on the other side. Let them be over there. Let them get what it is that they wanted, because clearly it wasn't you, and that is okay. And another thing, like in one of my previous episodes, I talked about like soul ties or whatever, because I do feel like that is a serious thing. So I do feel like you have to be mindful of who. It sounds like I keep hearing something vibrate. You have to be mindful of who you lay down with. You have to be mindful of who you let in your space, who you allow to be next to you, like all of those things. You have to be mindful of those things, especially who you lay down with. I cannot stress that enough because, like I said, there was a time where there was a certain person I just felt like I could not leave this person alone, and I don't know why I could not. But now it's just like that does not matter to me. That situation does not matter. The person, like, we still cool or whatever. I don't care if I talk to them. I don't care if I talk to them at all. Don't care if I see them. Nothing. Of course, I'm always gonna hope that anybody I have dealt with or whatever, I'm gonna hope that you're alive and you well. But outside of that, I'm not checking on you to make sure that you're alive and you well. If you cross my mind, and I still got your number or whatever, I might hit you up depending on how long ago that was. But I don't always do that. But yeah, soul ties is a serious thing. So we definitely need to be mindful of who we lay down with, allowing our space, all of that. And give yourself grace. We're all human. We have emotions. We have feelings. It's okay. But try to get out of that. Like, don't stay in that space. Work on yourself. Do the work. What the time that you aren't talking to them, for whatever reason, baby, work on yourself. Get yourself together. Get yourself good mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Because I have really done the work on myself. And I just love it. Like, somebody asked me, besides motherhood, what makes me smile? And I really love that question. It made me smile reading it. And I told them, I said, the woman that I've become. Now, I'm not perfect by any means. Everything is not figured out over here. Y'all hear me when I do my mental health episodes. Mental health checks. Like, everything is not always peaches and cream over here. I just happen to be having a wonderful day. My week was a little stressful, but right here in this moment today, like, I'm happy. So that's all I can do is live in the moment, which I feel like we need to take more time and do. But I just give yourself grace, but don't stay there. Do your best to get up out of there. And I feel like we got to really look at things and be like, okay, this person, I'm a firm believer of people make time for what they want. Nobody's ever too busy. Nobody is ever too busy. Ever. It only take about 2-5 minutes, send a text. Hey, how you doing? Just thinking about you. I missed you. Baby, we love those. We love just thinking about you. I missed you type of thing. Or can't wait to see you. Whatever. We love those type of texts, especially women. Women love those texts. I don't know what the man like. A man might like, missed you, can't wait to see you type of thing. Men love that too, I'm sure. But yeah, it only takes like 2 to 5 minutes to do those things. You can't tell me, I've been working all day, I've been this, I've been that. Okay, did you not take a break? On your way to work, you can easily send a text. You can do something. You can do something. I just don't believe that people go all day and have not picked up their phone not one time. I just don't believe it. 24 hours, you ain't checked your phone. You ain't thought about the person or nothing. You don't care if the person is alive, under the ground, nothing. So I just, no, that will never work for me. Like, I don't, because I'm up off you, for real. I'm up off you. You go a whole day without talking to me, I'm up off you. Because I know that you don't woke up and popped them eyes open. So I'm good on you, for real. I get turned off quick anyway. So it's nothing for me. Like, I get turned off. Because I feel like if you're genuinely interested in me and you really rock with me like you say you do, you're not going to go a whole couple days, weeks without talking to me. Like, it's just not going to happen. It's just not. So I don't believe that. I don't. Because people can get up with their homeboys. So I don't even want to say that, but it's just like, do y'all like men? For real? Do y'all like each other? Because that's what it be giving. That's what it really be giving. Like, y'all low-key want to, slap dicks together. Like, that's what it's giving. Y'all would rather be with y'all homeboys than be with somebody who feeling you. And I feel like if you not feeling that person, tell them. Y'all be out here, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Y'all be too honest with y'all homeboys, but can't be honest with the girl that y'all dealing with. It makes no sense to me. I'm starting to think that y'all be sword fighting. That's what I'm starting to think. And yeah, I'm not putting that on nobody, but yeah, too much bro shit going on for me. So I was listening to a podcast, right? And they were like pretty much trying to say that the reason women don't have, most women don't have like orgasms is because of women. That's what the man said. So me personally, I do not, well, no, I don't agree. I mean, I agree to a certain extent. And the reason why I agree with it is because I feel like sometimes a lot of women don't know themselves, like know their body or whatever. And then I feel like we don't take enough time to like tell people what we like. We don't take enough time to ask questions to get to know what they like. Now, and then it's like a whole bunch of people like bouncing around from partner to partner. So my thing is, how can you really get to know somebody's body if you sleeping with multiple people? And for me, like, I ask questions, okay? I want to know what you like, how you like it, suck, slurp, like, I need to know that. Yeah, we got to ask these things. Like, I'm going to tell you, hopefully you ask me, like, how do I like this thing ate? Like, hopefully you ask me that. Or I'm going to tell you, like, I'm going to tell you the things that I like. And then I'm going to ask you like, what are you willing to try? What are you not willing to try? I ask questions because I'm a pleaser. Okay? And then I'm going to provide you, depending on how the conversation goes, I'm going to provide you with certain information. And I feel like a lot of people don't do that, and that's the problem. So we need to get back to asking questions and learning each other. Like, for one, I pay attention to how you react when I do certain things. Okay, I'm gonna do what you tell me that you like. Okay, like if you tell me that you like the tip, like play with a little bit, or you like for the woman, like if she giving you head, you like her to spend majority of the time on the tip, like that's your spot, that's what's gonna get you going. Oh baby, I'm gonna do that because I'm trying to get you there. Okay, again, I'm a pleaser, so that's what I'm gonna do. And when you get down there, I expect for you to do what I said I like you to do, or what I like my person to do. Don't get down there and do what Stacy wanted you to do, because Stacy's not me and I'm not her. So I feel like you have to listen, comprehend, pay attention. And then if you do something like, let's just say I do like a double hand combo while I'm down there doing, getting the head right. And you start wiggling around, I'm gonna be like, okay, he like that. And I'm gonna make sure that I switch it up, and I'm gonna go back to that because I know that's what you like. And it's funny that I say I'm gonna switch it up, because most of the time when I feel like if you hitting that spot, we're right. And I'm like, okay, right there or something. and you get up off that, now I'm like, what the fuck is he doing down there? But so, but it depends on how you act. And like, if you like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. If you like, if you say something along the lines of like right there, so I'm trying to think, has a man ever said right there? I don't know. But yeah, if you, because I feel like most men are gonna like grab your head or some shit, or like if you start cursing and you say that you about to nut or something, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay right there. I'm gonna keep doing that because that's what you like. So going forward, I know like, okay, if I'm gonna get him going, like I know to do that, I pay attention. So I feel like bouncing around from partner to partner, are we really learning something? We're not, because the minute that you do something new, especially in my mind, I'm like, where did he get this from? Like, who he been messing with? That's what I'm gonna think. I don't know if I should or should not think that way, but that's how I'm gonna think. Especially if you come in here trying something new that ain't never been tried, that we never did, and we've been fucking for a minute. I'm gonna be thinking like, where did he get this from? But that's just me. Everybody doesn't think like me. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we just have to tell people what we like, and y'all have to listen like to what the person tells you. You can't just be like, oh no, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, or oh well, this usually work on me and so that's what I'm gonna do. No, you can't do that. Everybody doesn't like the same thing. Everybody is not. So we can't do things the way that we are used to doing them. I mean, you can, but if he not really going crazy, then what are we doing? If she ain't really moaning for real, she sound like she faking, what are you doing? So yeah, but and then a lot of men like to say like the woman uses, like women use toys too much. I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, I love my little toy, like I do, but I don't use it like every single day, every single hour. Like I don't do that. But I mean, if you don't have a man or you're not fucking somebody consistently, why I can't use that? That's what's getting me off, and if I need to get off, I'm going to use that. It's not like I have this big ass roster or somebody who I can just call up. And men be swearing up and down like that I have somebody I can just be like, I need some, come over. I don't know why y'all think that. I really don't have that. If I did, yeah, it would be all over my face. Trust me, it would be all over my face. And I would get up here and be like, y'all, like, I don't know, I probably wouldn't get up here and tell y'all that. I don't know. But, yeah, I just feel like we can't just sit here and be like, women are the reason that they don't be getting orgasms. I would just say, like I said, you got to talk, you got to learn the person's body. And for the longest time, like years ago, sex used to feel good to me, but I never truly knew what an orgasm was until somebody like snatched my soul. I mean, snatched it from me. They gave it back. But they snatched it from me because for the longest I was like, okay, he got off and it felt good to me, so it's cool. But no, I want an orgasm now. Like, if I don't have that, I just feel like, what are we doing? I will never hit you up again. But let me not say that, because I might give you another chance, but I feel like if it's the same thing, then no, I can't do it. I feel like we too grown to not, like, give the person that we dealing with an orgasm. If you know, what makes you think I don't want to? What makes you think I don't want to be over there, like, breathing hard? I want to breathe hard, too. I really do. Like, I want to breathe hard and be like, woo. Like, I want to do those things, too. I want to be curled up and just be sitting there in silence thinking, like, that's what I want to do. If you're able to do that, why can't I? So yeah, just learn your person. And then if you are a person that's out here messing with multiple people, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I'm not judging you if you are out here doing that, but I feel like you need to learn these people and what they like. And another thing, like, men, don't be against the toys, okay? Don't be against. They do make toys for men. They do. Like, I personally, excuse me, Lord. Okay. Ooh, sorry, excuse me. I personally want to, like, have my man, or I prefer my man. Like, yeah. My man and I, we can be, like, either laying next to each other, or we can be, like, right in front of each other. I do prefer to be, like, next to each other. But, I mean, if he want to look at it, then he can be in front of me. But I want us, like, me use my toys on me, him to use, like, a little flashlight. And if you don't know what that is, just pause this right now and go Google it. But for him to use, like, a flashlight on himself, and we don't touch either. We don't touch each other. Okay, we do nothing. We don't touch each other. What gets me off is sounds, like hearing the dude. I don't even care about the video for real. I want to hear you, but me seeing the visual and the sounds will take it over the top. But I definitely need to hear you. So me, like, seeing my man use that on himself and then his sounds, that's why I need somebody that's, like, verbal too. Like, you just can't be sitting there using it and then you quiet. Like, that will blow me for real. So yeah, I want to hear my man, and I, of course, yeah, you ain't got to worry about if you're gonna hear me. You don't even have to worry about that. Now, if it gets to a point where he can't control himself and he just has to hop up on this, then we can do that too. But I prefer him not to. Like, I want him to, like, get one off just by using the flashlight, and then I get one off or two because it don't really take much. Yeah, I get a couple off or one, whatever, using my toy. That's just sexy to me. Like, I would even like to record that. But yes, that's sexy to me. That's one thing that I want to do. And then people who I've told that to, they've been like, oh no, I can't just do that and not touch you. Yes, you can. Like, I really want us to not touch each other, but if we do it again and you get to the point where you're like, you can't control yourself, then y'all come over here and do your thing. But I do want us to get off doing that. I just think that would be so sexy, and then especially if it's, like, on camera, but so we can go back and watch it. But even if it's not on camera, like, that would just be sexy to me. And I love a man that is open-minded when it comes to sex. I feel like, don't be closed-minded, and that goes for men and women. Like, you gotta try new things. Like, nobody wants to just, and I say this all the time. Y'all have heard me say this multiple times on the pod. Like, nobody wants to be like, okay, we're going to the bedroom. We already know how this about to go. Like, let me lay on my bed. Blah, blah, blah. He about to eat me up. And then I'm going to get on him and rock. No. Like, baby, come grab me by the legs, flip me over, toss me some, show me some new shit. Or I can show you something else. Like, normally I might not start off right, and I'm feeling like a rider today, so let me get on top. If you've been listening to this pod, then you know. If I'm feeling like a rider, oh, baby, you better let me get up on that thing, because it's not every day that I feel like a rider. It's not every day. But if that's how I'm feeling, then maybe I'm about to show you some shit, because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling myself if I'm getting up there. But yeah, you got to be open-minded and try new things. I do not like, what's the word I'm looking for? I cannot think of the word. I cannot think of the word. Predictable sex. I don't like that. I don't. It's just, it gets boring. It really does. And then for me, like, if I have a man and we're out, I want it to start like we being like real lovey-dovey with each other. You kissing me or doing something seductively, but we ain't got to go over the top because we are in public. But if we're like at a lounge or something, I'm gonna be backing it up on you. You can smack this thing, whisper in my ear, you know, while I dance up on you. Do something so I can be like, oh, let's get up out of here. We don't have enough. And yeah, then it's time to go, and that's what we're about to do. Have some things clapping and jumping. But yes, y'all, I don't know. We're just not gonna blame the orgasm thing on women. I feel like men are to blame as well, because part of me feels like that men only care about if they get off, and that's not fair. Like, if you got yours, she making sure you good, make sure that she's straight. Like, yeah, she should be begging you to stop, kinda, sorta. I mean, I probably would want to beg a dude to stop. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I probably would, like, look, I can't take no more. I can't, like, yeah. And I feel like that's how a dude should want to have me. You know, like, telling you, like, babe, I can't take no more. Like, I can't, you gotta get up out of here. She can't come no more. And I feel like if I can't come no more, just I might propose to you if you done got me to a point where I cannot come anymore. Like, and it's crazy because I was like, I do want to squirt so much that I have nothing left in me. Nothing. Like, my soul is just gone. She's never returning. And I feel like if I come across a dude like that where he just has my soul, I mean, my soul is just so limp she can't even get back in my body. That's my husband. That's my husband. Along with some other things, but we speaking sex right now. We being playful right now. Off of that, that's my husband. Yeah. The dick is gonna have to be on call. Okay, like, that's my man. And I have not in a minute been intoxicated and then go have sex, like, and that's what I want to do with my man. Like, go turn up with my girls or go out by myself or whatever, and know that I have my man to come home to when I'm about to just, like, my soul is about to leave my body. It's nothing like going out and you know that you got some good dick to come home to, or some good vagina. Like, there's nothing like it. I remember when I used to go out and then know that I had some dick at home waiting for me. Like, that was just so amazing. I used to come home and jump right on it. Like, come home, wake them up, and ride it because I was feeling myself. Like, it's nothing like it. In-home dick, well, we did not live together, so let me not say that. But if he was at my house, yeah, I was coming home and I was getting right on that. Sleep or not. Like, time to wake up, babe. That's how it is for me. And that if my man went out with his homeboys, come home and get right on me. Like, yeah. I would like that. I would like for my man to, like, go out with his boys, come back home and just the shit out of me. Like, yeah, put me through the mattress. Put the bed back together and put me back through it again. That's what I would want. Like, even if I'm like, babe, I'm tired. Like, if he like, don't worry, I got you, and he say in that sexy voice, squirt already. Instant orgasm. I love, like, sexy talk. Like, and if he has a nice voice, which my man will, oh yeah, just have your way. Just have your way. Like, I'm just here. I would like that. But that's just me. That's just me. Like I said in the beginning of the episode, some parts may not be kid friendly. I swear to y'all, like, we never know how this podcast is gonna go. We were doing good. We're sticking to the relationships and everything. But yeah, I never know how it's gonna go with me. That's why I put the disclaimer up there if you're new. Like, yeah, you might be like, how'd we get here? Because on one of my episodes, it was just like, okay, we were talking about this, and then boom, sex. Like, yeah, we never know where we're gonna get to, but that's why I just let y'all know where it might lead to, and yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. If you are listening on YouTube, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on my post notifications so you get notified every time I upload an episode. Make sure you get in the comments. Tell me what you liked about the episode. Tell me your feedback. Tell me if you think that it is important to learn your partner's body so that you can know what they like and don't like. Also, do you feel like it is possible to learn somebody's body although you are having intercourse with multiple people? Do you think that's possible? I personally do not, from what y'all heard in the episode. But I would like to hear what you guys are thinking. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.